Hello everyone, Barb here from barbaderholt.closetomyheart.com. Today we're going to make a card, and it is similar to this one. This was a part of a workshop that I had years and years and years ago. And it used this little stamp and thin cut set. This was from one of the first years that we had these stamps and dies. This was from, it says it was the Jack. That paper was probably 7 or 8 years ago. It had to be. It was a while ago. But this is one of those sweet little sets that I just don't have the heart to let go of because I love that little bear. I think he is adorable. So I had made this as the card, one of the card kits for my get together, and I thought we could recreate this. Only make it a regular size card. Oh, let's see, a 5.5 by 4.25. So I have a strip of cardstock. This is 11 by 4.25, and I am going to fold it in half. And I will grab my bone folder just to crisp up that fold. And oh, I can see it's a little crooked, and you can always adjust. If you feel like your fold is going a little wonky, you can kind of get it lined up again and just give it another press and just move that paper. It's paper, it moves. So I have a top folding card base, and I have my little bear cut out. Oh, and now I'm not seeing my other little arm. Oh, wait, here it is. So I've got my bear, and the arms are separate, and then I cut out one of the little hearts. That's just some of our red glitter paper. And then I have a stash of black and white paper. I will show you. I have one of our 12 by 12 or 12.25 by 12.25 envelopes. They're the same material as the stamp sets, and I just pop in black and white paper when I'm running a pack down to hardly anything. I'll stick the extra pieces that have black and white design, and I just keep these because I am a total sucker for the black and white paper. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get this piece of paper. This is, it's not even measured. I am just going to get it on here to the best of my ability so that it's a little bit crooked up there like that. So I'm going to take my glue, and I'm going to kind of just eyeball about where that paper's covering and get it on there. Just like that. It's hanging off the edge. You flip the card over and you take your scissors and you do a little trimming. Just like this. Along that edge and along this edge. I only have this little piece of paper down here to help me hold all my pieces, so hopefully I don't lose them. The next thing I'm going to do is I have one of our close to my heart pens. This may or may not be something that's still available. Any little black doodly pen will work. And I am just doing a couple lines, and I'm kind of crossing over and bringing that back that way. And again, just doing a little bit of crossing over just to give it a little bit of a sketchy look. You could certainly take your ruler and do very straight lines. I just liked how it looked being a little bit wonky. The other thing I need to do is put my little bear together. First, I'm going to put the little heart down right about there, and then put a little glue on the edge of his little paws so that it looks like he's holding that little heart. I thought that was so adorable. And I use glue because I sometimes need to scooch things around. So here we've got our little bear ready. I used our slimline letter set. It's no longer in the catalog as far as I could tell, but it is still available online. And they do have a bundle set where you can get the numbers and the letters and you save a couple bucks that way. This is worth the investment. And I chose these because they're a little thinner and I knew I could fit all of my letters on just like that. These other letters are an older set of dies that we had, and I still have them because I love letter dies. It's like forever stickers to make words. But this is a little wider card, and so I didn't think those would fit. And I wanted to show you an option using a current product. I mean, once in a while I have to do that, right? So I stacked 3 of them. So you can see that they're thicker because I cut them out 3 times. I wanted them to have just a little more weight and heft. And I am just going to start putting down my letters. I'm going to pull these out of the way because I want to eyeball getting my H the same distance from the side of the card. You could measure. I'm not going to measure. I'm just looking at it. Just like that. And I'm going to set my little bear here and see how this looks. That's pretty good. And if you really like to measure things out, that is certainly an option. You know me, I'm a bit on the lazy side, so I am not going to measure. And I am going to use some of our new 3D thin foam dots. These are really nice. This is the first time that I have managed to remember to order them. But I am enjoying using them. I find that they work really nice. They give a little lift without being super tall. And the backs come off pretty easy. And I'm going to just do a little eyeballing just like that. Super easy, great way to use up some scraps. This is, I think, a color that we no longer have in our main color line. Again, I went through scraps and I pulled things out. It's a nice adaptation, and with that black and white paper, you can really use any color that you want for those letters. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a blessed, crafty day, and I'll see you next time.